And
trying to plan. Yeah, but everybody is not going to. Everybody that you come across in your life, you're not going to be with forever. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You can't be with everybody at the same time. So you have to be able to recognize sometimes when it's time to let go. Which I struggled with that myself with somebody that never be. I was really in love, not knowing when it was time to let go. You know what I mean? And you so long, you make the night go in deeper. You make it all work, you know, from just holding on to the person. Then your season is up for me. And whatever you were supposed to learn from them, whatever it was supposed to be, you've already got your lesson. And you always step back and reflect it. And sometimes it's the reflecting of what I should have done differently or making better choices. You know what I mean?
right.
Sometimes being with the wrong person shows you shit about yourself. I always try to look over my life and take responsibility for what I did. You know, like even if it was choosing the wrong person, because I saw the signs. I knew he wasn't any good.
But you know, we put blinders on. We put blinders on. Like we said, it's always a blinder. Like I feel like this person is strictly for me, and I love this person, but that person is not loving me the same way I love them. And you have to, like you said, you got to scale back and sit back and look at it, do a reflection of you, and be like, okay, why am I pouring all into this person? This person not pouring all into me, and it's so funny. And once we look at it, you know, that's where everybody get mad. We want to be mad about it. Well, then don't get mad about it. You know, I feel like it's all an experience. Yeah. It's easy changing.
It takes growth and maturity to kind of look and take responsibility. To really look at, because we always get mad at the other person when we break up, but we don't really never want to take our part of what we did. You know what I mean? But we don't ever want to look at that. And when you look at it like that, because that's what I try to do. Like, what did I gain from this relationship? What did I learn? What did I learn? And it just sometimes realizes this person it wasn't gonna never work anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not no simple get mad that it broke up because it wasn't meant for me. It was never gonna work.
Right.
I just thought in my mind I had made up this fairy tale that we were going to have this grand life after we ever after. And they weren't going to never be faithful to me. They weren't going to never love me the way that I love them.
Right.
They were going to leave me every time they got mad at me.
Right. Exactly. And to me, that's an excuse. Like, every time it's an excuse. You get mad at me, so you're going to leave me. That's an excuse to go anyway, so stay gone. Like, don't come back.
Stay gone. Because when you really love somebody, you don't leave them every time you get mad at them. Shit, you be with your mad and angry or whatever. Fucking mad. Right. Get them out the bed and you expensive with you. You don't leave people you really fuck love like that.
No.
Nobody leaving you all the time. They don't want your ass.
No, they don't love you. They just want what you can do for them. Or they like like whatever feeling that they get at that present time from you. Other than that, they're not trying to stick around for long term. Leave them in the season. You let the season pass. That is.
Yeah, and half of those people that do that want an excuse to leave you anyway, and that right there just gave them an excuse. Okay, well, so if you got to look for an excuse to leave me, take your ass on before we even get to that point.
Right.
Get your ass on out my way. Why you do something else?
Like, be gone.
You don't love me anyway. Yeah.
Look.
I like to accept that, and I'm thinking that from straight up. That's the lesson I straight up had to learn. I learned to let go. When somebody stand me in my face, stand flat-footed and look me in my face and tell me they don't want me, I don't care how much I love them, I let them go. I don't fight for it. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah, because then it become one of those, if you try to keep it around, then all you're going to do is just keep mistreating yourself with that situation. You know? And yeah, so then you be like, why am I being an idiot? Why I'm being stupid?
Because if somebody do that to you, it's always somebody that you really wrong and you really be loving. So it'd be hard, you know, emotionally, but you know, you have to learn, let it go. You know, I learned, let it go, and I let it go now. I act so damn fast. I might not like it, I might be hurt, but I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna let your ass go.
It was so funny, you know.
Always come back.
I was quick. I was so easy to let people go because of my mentality is, if you're not putting the effort in, why am I doing it? So I'll let you go, and I felt like, my whole thought process is you are replaceable. Regardless of what's going on, I can replace you. Because number one, I can do way better than you. I'm going to upgrade no matter what. Don't think I'm downgrading when I get rid of you. I'm actually going to be I'm upgrading to another level. I'm going to upgrade to a different level. The person I'm going to get is going to be on a different level, and, you have men that feel like, oh, I'm the only person that could do this and do this. No, you're really not. You're not. You're not going to be the only person. You're not. But
you can definitely do better than somebody who treats you, like shit, or somebody who really don't want you or leave you, especially if you're with somebody and they leaving you all the time, because they're leaving you all the time. To me, you don't value me.
But don't that mess with your mental then? Because you be like, why is this person just so gung-ho? And we get women, and I guess for men as well, but women, I know, it messes with their mental. Like, why is he so quick to leave me and I'm loving this person? Because women start looking at them in a negative manner and not in a positive manner. Like, this person leaving, let them go. They'll start looking at it as a negative, like, what am I doing? Or, how can I? Yeah, so
you know what? And that's crazy, because a lot of times that don't have anything to do with you.
Right.
And I had to get that. Somebody like, don't have anything to do with me. Well, why this person? Because you be thinking, well, if I would have done, so maybe if I try harder, if I do this or if I do that, it wasn't going to work. That's not for you. You shouldn't have to work that hard for somebody to love you. Love should come easy. Love should feel good. Love should empower you and build you up. Love should drive you crazy out.
And the love shouldn't hurt. Look, love should not hurt. like, it's gonna hurt sometimes, but not as bad.
We make it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
By accepting the first stuff instead of just accepting the truth, we save ourselves a lot of heartbreak. By accepting, this person don't love me the way I love him. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow when you love somebody. Then they ain't in love with me.
Right.
I love them to the end of the earth, and they just can't believe me. That and your expectations is what hurt us a lot too. Yeah. Your own expectations. All that. Yep. We set up and make up all these expectations on our head of what things are gonna be, and then we get let down.
And I think my thing is, I don't expect for you to do no more than what I allow you to do. See, that's
stuff like that. That takes growth. Because people don't always get that. You know what I mean? They just don't even know how not to let. They say, well, how do you not let somebody do something? I'm not encouraging him to do it. But if you are accepting this behavior, over and over again, you let them do it. Let them do it. You just stop them when they first started. So, yeah.
It's just like being in an abusive relationship. It's certain types of abuse. You can be physically, mentally, and emotionally abused, and I feel like when you get in those, a lot of these relationships, especially when it comes to seasons, women, especially, a lot of emotions are involved. Then if you get the right type of man or female or woman, it become a mental. They play with your mental. Some progress to physical, where people are scared to get out of it. Me personally, I'm a fighter, so I'm gonna hit you back. You got to whoop me. Mentally, mentally.
See, I'm a vindictive person. Oh, you hit me, you show right. All right, you won't do it again.
Yeah, see, you thumped me once, I'm thumping you right back. See, that's where the thump actually thumping. We in here, we flowing like some two dudes battling. We gonna have a right out brawl over this much. The last person will be standing, and I feel like I'm gonna be standing. I'm the last one, right? So,
I will hope at this age in my life that I don't have to do that, because I really don't want to have to do that. I don't really want to have to fight you. I would really look at myself. If I was with somebody, if Charles saw his sister up and talked me in the damn face, I would really have to look at myself. And I would, because Charles is a little mean sometimes. And I have asked myself, why did I trust him? But I knew he was mean when
But you know what? You can't even ask yourself that, because I'm gonna tell you, a con is a con, right? No matter what. So a con can pick out a person that doesn't have that support, that like a house, the back, like we said, when on certain things, people don't have that support in their own household. So mama, parents, nobody, they could be the black sheep of the family and nobody's supporting them. That con person, that manipulative person, is going to find them and going to pick them out, because they can find them. And then they're going to start playing with their mind and play tricks on with their mental, because they be like, you so beautiful, I got your back. That's when it'll be like, oh, this person.
I'm the only one got your back.
Yeah, and then they start showing them little things like they truly got their back. But then it become a controlling situation in the same scenario, because now let me control you this way. So when they start controlling certain things of this person, they realize, okay, I can take over now. So sometimes it don't even be starting out that way. It just ends up that way, And that's the really sad part about a lot of this with the cons, because you got them cons out there. You got those cons that look at a person and be like, oh, she make money, I ain't got to have a job. So, but I know I'm gonna do this for her, so she feel like that I'm that man for her, But then she out there doing all the work. He sitting at home farting and shitting in there and having a fucking good time and rolling over. But he can't. But he ain't on no job. But she out there busting her tail. Yeah, So you have those cons out there, and women, we get caught up in it.
You have cons out there.
And you got women that get caught up in it. It's like, dang. But by time, sometimes women or men, they find out when it's too late. Sometimes they could get out of it, So it's kind of one of those situations. Some get out of it.
Well, by the time you get deep in your heart, get all, wrapped around a person, that's why it's not good to fall in love that fast, What they're saying, I heard a preacher say one time, dating is about collecting data.
Yeah.
You should fall in love when you date. You collect information, but you might collect some information that, don't agree. Yeah, you might have to fall away. But then when you fall in love with people real fast, then now you're still dealing with this craziness and you're trying to manage it when you really need to separate yourself from.
Right. But then I think that sometimes I feel like that become, when people fall in love so easily, it become a loneliness. They was already lonely from the beginning, so they feel like now I have that person, and now I'm not lonely anymore. But then that whole, like you said, all the other stuff start coming out, reflecting. Then they don't know what to do, but then they like, I'm still not lonely. Some people just want a warm body next to them all the time. Not to say it's just they mate, their partner, nothing. They just want something there, because they're lonely. You got to learn how to be by yourself sometime. When you learn to be by yourself, and then you can look at yourself and understand you can be a better person for somebody else.
Right.
And I think that's really what happened. Huh?
Some people have standards of what they will and what they will not accept in a relationship, and then you meet other people, and then you think, well, you laid all of your standards and beliefs down by the river a long time ago because they accept so much, Because in my mind, being a man in my first relationship, I think I got with him when I was like 18. He was like 8 years older than me. And I remember he got mad at me one time, and he kind of jumped on me, and it caught me off guard.
Right.
Because I wasn't used to fighting in my household. I went to private schools, and I loved him, and he attacked me.
Right.
And he got the best of me because I didn't know what to do. I was almost like a deer in the headlights. Yeah, why is he? I was talking crazy, but it was his words, And so after it was over, I left him, and I didn't leave him. I moved down. We got a pump together. I asked him back there. I was at my mama's house. And I told him, I said, I don't want that kind of relationship. And I said, that again, our relationship is going to be over. He cried and all that. And so I came back, and we got into an argument another time. It was a little bit down the line. And he came to me, but this time I was ready. And I let his ass have it, baby. He was stuck everywhere. But after that, he left me alone. And we were together for a long time. But he really wasn't abusive. He wasn't. I was with him for 10 years. You know, I think we were just two men that shot for him. Yeah, bumped heads. But I know for me, really in my heart, I feel like I really am mean to him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, you're not going to hit on me like that. I'm too kick for that.
Right.
Not to be on my fucking head and shit. And I ain't here to be hit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I done did these for Russell stuff. We wrestled a couple of times, but he got it. You know, he wasn't getting mad and pushing me and slapping on me and shit. The testosterone rose up in the house, 2 men. He attacked me that time. That second time, I wanted to get his ass back. I was young, so I may have kind of, I may have helped it out a little bit. Because I wanted to get him back. Because he had got the best of me. But in real life, like, after that situation, like, I ain't never been with nobody. To me, that's just the lowest of the lowest. You don't ball your face up and, or stick your hand and strike me, or I just don't. I'm the kind of person I'll leave you over there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because my thing is, like, who want to wake up to somebody all beautiful? Like, you got a black eye and I'm rolled up telling you I love you. You got a black eye. Or I got a black eye. You telling me you love me. You're like, what kind of shit is that? That's like stupid. Like, you don't love me.
I don't understand that. I can understand somebody taking somebody back up and cheat a little bit more than I can. And that ain't right. I ain't making no, but I can, because shit happens. But if somebody beats me and I'm constantly trying to put their hands on me and shit, that's too much for me. I'm just like, you make me hate you. I'll be trying to kill your ass.
Right?
like your friend who said she was crushing up the glass and put it in. You had to tell him to stop. Right. Yeah. Not putting no crushed glass in his food, baby. That's too much. You're going to kill him. That's murder. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yes. No. Can't do it. Yeah, that's too funny. Yeah, it's interesting how the world is.
We can talk about this all day and all night long, but we can have this conversation on Friday. I got another song called I Call That Too.
Thank you for listening on the Quad Diva podcast show. Do appreciate our guest, the speaker. And we will tune back on Friday at 8 p.m. Thank you and have a good day.